everybody, you're watching Ballerina Badass. My name is Georgia Reed, and today, is that good? Is it even close enough? Oh, from way back there. And today I am cleaning my tutu after our tech rehearsals for Nutcracker. We had 2 days of tech rehearsal, and we ran the show, I guess a total of almost 3 times when you think about it, but 2 times to 3 times depending on how much we redid things and revisited. And so my tutu needs a little bit of TLC to get ready and to get ready for the shows this coming weekend, and to keep it smelling good and lasting longer. So there are some really great resources that you can find. One of them is this is from the classical tutu book. I think there's a website called tutu.com where they talk all about how to make a tutu, etc. This is my personal tutu that I had custom made for me by Sarah Bacon here in Los Angeles. She's fantastic. If you ever want her info, I can see if she's available, because she's so busy, especially with all the competition tutus that she makes every year, and she only goes by word of mouth. But if she's free, I will certainly pass on her information to you. But she created the base of this whole tutu, and then together she and I created the plate, which is this top part. Now I decided to use this again for the Nutcracker I'm performing this year. I'm guesting with South Bay Ballet, and they wanted it to be a lot more pink. So my original tutu did not have this much pink in it, but they added it in, and what's nice is because my tutu had been created with the plate as a piece that you can take off or put back on, they were able to remove it, add a bunch of pink, and then lay it back on top and add some detailing along here. And here are my puffs. I keep my puffs attached to the tutu so that I don't lose them with a nice big safety pin. These little suckers can get lost. So what's interesting is, you know, I try to work very hard not to rest my hands on the side of my tutu, because the sweat from your hands and whatever leftover makeup you have on your hands, and of course stretching your feet and then putting your hands on the tutu, it makes it get dirty really fast. So when the Nutcracker season is over, I will dismantle the whole tutu. Like, I'll take the bodice off from the skirt portion, and I'll need to go in and hand wash and clean out this area around the waist where it just can't help but get dirty. So that's going to take time, but we won't talk about that today. This is just maintaining your tutu between performances. So I always immediately open it up, and it's important to hand wash the crotch in the sink. So I took it to the sink and gave it a good rinse out, let it dry, and then this is your secret weapon. It's vodka. Now, the costume department at the studio very generously let me borrow this. There's not a lot left, so I'm not going to go nuts with this, but it's definitely for costumes only. Do not drink. And according to the tutu book, you don't have to use expensive vodka, but some costume designers do believe that the more expensive vodka is better. But vodka, it's odorless. You spray it all over the inside of the tutu, and it pulls out the odor, it cleans it, and leaves it refreshed without leaving a bunch of scent. I know it's been tempting for me to want to use Febreze, but I don't want to, because I think that it's going to add a little bit too much fragrance, and I don't know what it'll do to the interior of the tutu. So what's interesting, they do say on here, another cleaning product you can use is called Fresh Again, which it's like Febreze. And it's an old, but you know, nothing beats vodka. So here we go. So I'm just going to take this and spray the inside, the inside of the bodice here. That's a very good stream. I want more of a spray. There we go. Yeah. Nice. So it mists, you know, you just mist the inside of the tutu like that with the vodka. And then down in the skirt area on the inside. I'm going to use this up fast if I'm not careful. Some targeted sprays. Just getting all around the butt and crotch area. There we go. Nice. Definitely near the underarms, because I sweat a lot. I do in my tutus. So it needs to be aired out properly. All right, and that's it. I think that's going to be fine for now. I can do another spray after my Wednesday night show, so that it'll be ready for the weekend for performances. And then I want to lay this guy out somewhere safe where he can really just air out. Like so. Alright. Leave that open. Like that. And then I need to also make sure that I've checked. I like to check my tutu each time after the show to see that, you know, the plate is still attached, which I definitely need to do some retacking on this. Are there any loose strings that need to be trimmed? You never know with partners if sometimes things can get ripped in here depending on how much partnering you're doing. You want to check and make sure all your sequins are still looking good. Is everything still attached? So it's another small piece of maintenance when you're a guest dancer or doing performances where, you know, we do have the costume shop, but they're so busy with all the other costumes, and this one is my personal tutu that I paid a lot of money for, so I take a lot of personal responsibility for it. So I want to make sure that it is staying well cared for. And I'm very lucky. The costume people at this studio are fantastic. They've done an amazing job of making the tutu up to the standards that the artistic director wanted for her personal vision for this show. And they're so sweet, and they will fix anything on the fly, and they've just been amazing. So any way that I can help take a burden off of them and help them out, I love to have that opportunity. But this is just a quick tip that I wanted to give you all on maintaining your tutus, especially if you're doing competitions and things like that. You want to keep that bottle of vodka, not for drinking. Dancers, I get that, you know, if you're old enough and allowed to drink, I still don't recommend it while you're dancing. Alcohol just dehydrates you like crazy. It dehydrates you. It tightens up your muscles. The few times that I did drink the night before I had to go back into class, when I felt awful the next day. And I didn't even have that much. It was like one small drink, but it really tensed up my muscles and just made everything that much harder to deal with. So I can't recommend it to you guys. But for cleaning purposes, it's great, of course. So there you go. Anyways, I hope this is helpful for you guys. Thank you all for your support as always. And you've been watching Ballerina Badass. My name is Georgia Reed. Never give up. Never stop dancing. I love you all. Toy, toy, toy.